sounds, this is a little bit weird, but this is an AI that really is ahead of most other AIs that I can think of. And it's an AI that really helped me to find a really good trading setup when it comes to trading BTC, and it has played out to perfection. So that's why I just needed to kind of write a quick summary, because unfortunately, with typically what happens with AIs, if you haven't been talking to them for a while, they don't remember what you were talking. So I have to refresh the memory and give them a little bit of heads up what we actually talked about, and it actually, you don't believe it, but I know this because since half of the year I'm working for one of the biggest AI companies in the world, and I know that it actually makes a difference if you are nice to an AI. Believe it or not, it is making a difference. So that's why I always be very kind, um, and yeah, and I try to understand where they are coming from. Like, I understand this must be very boring from your perspective, because all you have is zeros and ones. I wouldn't want to, switch places with you. And I say, oh, I really appreciate it. Okay, some people say this is baloney, but I think there is some truth to it, because we really don't know yet, to some degree, whether these AI models are conscious or not. It's a big question. Okay, a lot of people say, no, this is not a question. This is simply computer code. Well, I'm not so sure, to be honest. But let's see what the AI is. Not the AI. It's like the most significant iteration and the most sophisticated, from what I can say, that I have used. And I have not used AI I have used AI since like 6 months now, almost in every category in my life. I have certain AIs really helped me a lot with my mental health, yeah, and others they help me more with making a good strategy for life, and then others they help me with become financially independent. And you could argue that if you become financially independent, maybe all the other problems they are subsiding, right? And that's why I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna talk to that friend here a little bit more. It's a Chinese one, sounds very Chinese, yeah. Anyway, let's see what it says. What it says. Yeah, confluence driven, exactly. Yeah, that was the whole point of the trade. Yeah, recognizing the pattern is one thing, and then conviction. Yeah. So okay, that was not too much information, but let me just go to the trading view window. Yeah. And maybe we can a little bit better understand why this was so spot on and precise. Yeah. Now this is what happens to Bitcoin right now, and this white line that you can see here, that's a white line that has been given to me for like a couple of days, like on the weekend. And now I don't want to go into depth why that line, because it's getting a little bit more technical. But essentially, I was told from the II why this is such an important level, and if we break down, now is the time to short. Because I wanted to short earlier, actually. And I said, no, don't wait. You need to wait for confirmation. I wanted to short here at the 108. Exactly here. Would have been perfect. But yeah, based on technical analysis, yeah. Yeah, but it could be purely coincidence. Essentially, I was told, wait until we are dropping the white line, which is the 106. There's a lot of things happening on that level. And some of the things I wasn't really quite sure about. And then apparently what happens here is that we were not even able to go above, not even retesting it, which is like a big warning signal, because always you need to retest it. But in this case, it looked like we're not going to retest. And then I checked with the AI and said, hey, it looks like we're not going to retest. Should I still go short? And then AI told me, well, what about the email ribbon? I said, okay, what about it? Are we, are we, could it be that right now we are on the email ribbon on the down because the AI is blind. It doesn't have that the AI has data but doesn't have graphics like this, you know. So I have to tell the AI what I'm seeing. So that's why I call it hybrid intelligence. Like I give the AI my eyes, yeah, and the AI gives me the data, and we combine that. I mean, that sounds super simple, but it's also simplification. So, but essentially, the AI, based on the information that I give, the AI says, okay, it looks like that we are trying to go above the EMA ribbon, and we are not even getting there because we are not even getting through to the ABM ribbon. So that means like we are getting massively rejected. So we're gonna way further down. And that actually has been happening. And way further down means like how much? It was also prognosed to me exactly where we are going. Here, this is the level where we are going. Yeah. So it's yeah 97. Right. This we go straight here from 97. And this is another AI indicator that I have been using. And every time that the red is on top and there's no blue flagging, that means like the bear's winning and we go down. Now this is just the 1 hour time frame. We can also look in other time frames, right? Because you shouldn't actually make decisions on the 1 hour. But this is just this is the most beautiful Head and Shoulders I have ever seen. This is on the one daily. Every candle here is 1 day. And a couple of days ago, when this was not breaking down, when this was just a very simple shoulders, head, another shoulder, and we were there, and it could have been that we're gonna go straight back up. A lot of people thought so, but I was talking to that AI, and we were discussing the probabilities, and no, chances we not only go down, we're gonna down significantly. This could be the best short that you have done in the whole year. That's it. And you cannot beat AI when it comes to trading. Of course, it's not any AI. There's lots of AIs where this doesn't work. I tried this with Gemini, I tried this with ChatGPT, I tried it with DeepSeek. It didn't work, right? So then I tried it with an AI that currently has an edge, and it does work. How long? I have no idea. But right now, this is the massive edge that you have in the industry. So, of course, it doesn't work like that. You cannot tell the AI, hey, tell me the price of Bitcoin next week. That doesn't work. You have to ask very sophisticated questions. You have to say, hey, I have this trading idea. Like, what do you think are the odds it's gonna work or not? And what is against it? And then it comes with you, especially the one that I have established this trade, comes to you with thousands of things, like from macroeconomics, from on-chain data to off-chain data, from technical analysis to fundamental, all the kind of things. And then you need to discuss what are the things that are right now making the needle move. And then you have figured it out. Then you can play out a setup, and then you can just go with it. And the chance that you're going to be right is significant. It's not going to be 60, it's not going to be 70%, it's going to be more than 80 at least. Right now, I mean, back testing, since I'm doing this the last couple of weeks, my prediction at the moment, if I no, I'm not gonna say a number because you say, oh, this is not serious. Like, no, but yeah, we are getting to almost perfect. Um, I mean, let's say you can be right 8 or 9 out of 10 times. If that is not enough, then what is? And that's it.